Henrik Stenson nearly doubled his career PGA Tour winnings with his Fedex Cup victory at the weekend. Somebody who knows all about what it's like to walk away from Atlanta with that much in the bank is Bill Haas, who won the Tour Championship and the Fedex Cup in 2011. Cara Robinson met him on the course to look back to the biggest day of his career.
Okay, Bill Haas, thanks for joining us on Golfing World. Let's walk and talk. We're back at Eastlake, the scene of one of your most famous victories. We're on the 17th hole, which was a pretty special hole. We're going to talk more about that in a minute. But I just kind of want to reflect on the week with you first. So you got into the Tour Championship for the first time, I understand. It was the first time you'd made it. You just missed out in 2010. I think you finished 31st in Fedex Cup points. So first of all, how pumped are you to have made it to the Tour Championship?
Yeah, very much so. Like you say, I finished in 31st the year before. That was my goal the next year, was to get here. And so while a lot of people were maybe disappointed to be 20th through 30th place, me being 25th place, I was excited because that was my goal to be in the year to get here. And so maybe that helped me have a little different mentality, going into the week. At
25th place, did you dare to dream that you could win the whole thing?
Not really. I didn't really think it was a possibility, but I did know that if I won the Tour Championship, there was a chance.
You didn't necessarily realize that you'd won the whole Fedex Cup as well. So at what moment did you realize that you had done the two?
I guess not until wasn't for sure when I went up to accept the trophy. I was kind of looking for another guy to be there to accept the Fedex Cup. I actually thought it was Luke Donald, who I was playing with in regulation on Sunday. And I even congratulated him when he finished for winning the Fedex Cup.
And what does it mean to win the Fedex Cup as a player? How do you guys rate the whole Fedex Cup now, and where does it rank, I suppose, in victories?
Yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, winning it, I would love for a lot of people to say it's one of the greatest things on our tour. And I do think that. It's somewhat of a, you have to play well all year to get here. And then once you're here, there's certainly guys that were above, that had better years than me. In 2011, Luke Donald being one of them. But this tournament, they've made a point to make the Tour Championship here at Eastlake. They try to give everyone a chance to win it all.
And it has a pretty nice prize as well, doesn't it, if you win the whole thing outright? A $10 million winning bonus. What on earth did you do with that?
I've put a lot of it away, storing it, for a long rainy day. Yeah, but no, I don't know. That's certainly just an extra bonus. Some of it goes into retirement for us and all that, but certainly very lucky, very fortunate for that to be the type of bonus we get for winning that tournament. And like you said, so many things had to fall my way for that to happen, and can't count my blessings enough. It was a pretty special day.
We're going to let you play your second shot today from the middle of the fairway, and we'll catch up about what happened in 2011 straight after.
All right, sounds good.
That was a nice one from the middle of the fairway, but let's go back a couple of years. So 2011, you see your tee shot land in the bunker. You got to the bunker, and it had quite a nice lie, right? So what were you planning with that second shot?
My plan was to be aggressive. The guy I was playing, Hunter Mahan, was in the middle of the fairway with just a wedge probably. So I was trying to be aggressive, thinking he's going to hit a good shot. And so I pulled it maybe a little bit, but I was trying to get it pretty close. And I think just pulling it a little bit made it go a little further than I wanted, and it went right over top of the flag, but just a little further. And so on the angle I was coming, it went just off the side of the green down into the hazard.
So up and down from this position to Save Park, you go on to win the Tour Championship. We can't quite recreate the shot today because the water's higher. But can we ask you, Bill Haas, to just still try and get down on the bottom of the bank there with your wedge, just have a go. I know it's a different pin position, but just to please our viewers.
Basically, I was thinking the hill behind the pin, just get it up there on that and give it a little extra speed. And luckily, it came out kind of like that. That one had a little more release to it, but I would have taken it.
It still rolled a little bit.
I would have taken it, yeah.
You got an amazing amount of spin on it back then, and everyone said, how did you get that much spin on the ball when it was stuck in the mud?
Well, it was in the mud, but it was sitting nice. It was basically like a hard, a bunker that had been rained in a lot. And so certainly something, I didn't expect it to spin like it did, but lucky, that there wasn't as much, just the lie, everything had to be perfect, and you can't really write that script, it just happened to work out for me.
It was a great moment for you. Congratulations, Bill. Thanks for talking to us again, and
thank you.
Best of luck the rest of this year.
I appreciate it.